Welcome again. In this video, we are going to understand what are prompts and how you can build the right prompts for your agent so that you can get the best results out of it. We are going to explain all the fundamental needs that you needed to write better prompts to generate any kind of data or any kind of things you wanted from the AI agent and AI model to get it. And after it, we also understand how you can build a system to use your model for your daily basis. Okay, so let's start it. Firstly, what are the prompts? Whatever you write here in the GPT or whatever you write inside the Gemini or Claude, the input you providing to the AI models are called prompts. These prompts are something are the building block which allows LLM models to understand what you are asking and responding it back with your answers. These prompts are the building blocks. I am saying building blocks because without entering any prompt, AI has no idea what you want to get it from, because it doesn't understand your brain or thoughts, right? It just understand what you are putting into it. Right now we give in the prompt in a text basis. We also use images and the voice modes to give the prompt to the AI models. But how should we give the right prompts to the AI models? Over the period of time since the GPT came, prompt engineering is the one of the crucial important part of the whole journey. So writing the prompt is getting easier. AI models are getting smarter to understand you better, but still, if you use the right strategy, you can get the better result out of the people who are not using the AI prompt. So it's the chance to get better or from the other people. So the fundamentals of writing the better prompts, you should understand the 6 pillars of writing the better prompts. I'm just telling the 3 important things. One is this is the mandatory thing that is needed. Important thing that it is important to add. Without adding this, AI is not going to respond the right context or right answer to you. And the third thing that is needed is nice to have. If you put these things, your AI model is going to have a very great outcomes over the period of time. Okay, so first thing is the task. Whatever you define to the AI model, make sure you give the proper task to it. Give some verbs. For example, let me dive into the deeper explanation of what it is. So tasks are like the verbs. So basically whatever you do action, say like write something, or give me some message, or I want to talk to my friend, or give me the message, give me the output, write a poem, create an image. Whatever the action you want to give, these are called a task. Without any task, AI is not able to perform anything. This is important and the most important, or you can say mandatory thing you should give to any prompt. To achieve this thing, to anything you want to achieve, you should have the prompt, and it could be the single task or the multiple tasks or anything you want. For example, you can say summarize how the solar panel works. So summarize is the task that you are providing it. So basically you are asking to explain the solar panel and summarize it. This is what I needed from the AI models. Okay, the second thing is called the context. Context are the important factor of whole process, because the as much context you can give, it is always less anything you put it, right? So there are 3 important things that you always keep in mind while giving the context. First thing is to give the background. For like, from which background you are talking about, what is the story behind the things that you're trying to get, right? Second thing is the success. What are the outcomes you want from this AI prompt, right? And the third thing is the environment, like where you are around. For example, let's take example. You are helping the biology teacher prepare a 5-minute fun into to fun into intro to photosynthesis for 5 graders. So here is the 5 graders is something like environment. You are explaining to the small children, right, about the photosynthesis, or you have the background, like you are a biology teacher here, right? And prepare a 5-minute fun session. So the 5-minute fun session, that means you are explaining the success story. This is going to be the something. If I am going to explain 5 minutes to something, if you can give me the script or something, this is the success I needed. So if you provide this explanatory context to the AI prompt, you are going to get a great results out of that. So for example, I'm going to take the GPT and write here. You can understand how better it understand. So first thing, I explain the photosynthesis to the 10-year-old in the bullet point. This is the task. Second thing, I give it the context, and you can see like how easily it is giving it. If I say just, if I am just opening the new GPT model in a new tab, let's take duplicate this tab, and I say explain the photosynthesis. Let's say this is the simplest task, and you can see it is explaining what's happening, light absorption, and this everything that is needed, right, with the formula, all those kind of things. But I need specific things, so that's why it is asking, and it is giving me the sunlight for the plant energy and is important topics to talk as a biology student, right? So this is important. Third thing that you can give is called examples. If you give the examples like I need this in this manner. So for example, if I give the task to the GPT prompt, for example, for example here how I like it, plant take the sunlight they use to make food, it is called photosynthesis. If you use this thing, you can see the difference you can see from this prompt, from this answer and this answer. You get the idea how different prompt level and examples can help you to improve the things. The three important factors that are persona, format and tones are important. Persona, like if you wanted to understand everything, so you can allow AI models to understand, like be like a marketer, be like a Steve Jobs in the Apple company, and try to think like that. So you can give the identity to the AI models. Like if you just understand this thing, you can explain me better about this. If you want a specific format, you can tell the AI model, okay, write me an email, write me an article, give me in the form of table. Let's say I'm just saying here, tell me in table format. Okay, so this is going to take it is not taking it. Let me tell me in table. Can you create a table? So this is the format I read. Conversation key is not found. Why it is happening? It should work. AI model. Oh. Create a table for photosynthesis versus plants or something. Okay. So it is creating the table. It is creating the exactly the format that I needed, right? You can ask anything if you want. You can generate any kind of things for your AI models. And the tonality, like how the AI model should respond to you, in what manner the emails should be there. So for example, write an email in a professional manner, or in a funny manner, in a curious manner, or whatever the idea you wanted to be processed. So this is the fundamental and the building block of it. If you write the better prompts, you can get the better results out of anything you want inside the N8 automation or inside the GPT model or anything. So please try to add the three important things in any prompt, and try to add these three things if you want the better results. So this is called the structured output that we want. So this is something we give to the model so that AI model can understand better, and this is something that we expect the model to give out in a specific format, type, and a specific persona to identity to get the better idea and give us the better results. Okay, so this is enough. This is how now we have understanding about the AI models, and we have understanding about the AI prompts, but how we can use this system to write the better prompts for every time. So we have like libraries like Anthropic has released their own prompt library. Gemini has their own prompt library. And you can use these prompt libraries to understand and get the better prompts and understand how these systems works, right? So if you want to write a storytelling, you can write a system prompt, and the user prompt is specific as they have given. And they have also given the example output, like how the output you will get if you write these prompts inside the models, right? So basically, if you wanted to get better idea, you should follow these things. But how you can use in the daily basis? For this, you can create your own Notion table or your Excel sheet, where you can create each folder and rows where you can write or add your prompts that works for you, and keep using those prompts and improve those prompts over the period of time to get the expected outputs that you want from the AI models. So yeah, this is it in this video. Hope you liked it. Hope you got the idea. Please make sure you try these prompts and these ways to write better prompts and understand like if these prompts works for you or not. Hope this makes sense. Keep in touch. We will talk to you soon in the next video.